Despite how much you need energy from carbohydrates and fat during your metabolic workouts, as the day goes on, you still need to have balanced diet throughout your day. Again, there's macronutrients, there's micronutrients. What am I eating right now? This is gari, some nuts, and some shea seed. Right. So, I'll get to that afterwards. Metabolic workouts, or the kinds of workouts that I'm promoting on my channel, really need you to have stored energy, right? You need energy. Generally, when I am grocery shopping for myself, I just don't have a set of diet, but I try to make sure what I get is nutritious enough. And I try to really eat live food. So food that is processed so far away from its, natural organic state. I try to stay away from those types of food. And when I'm in the grocery store, when I'm looking at food, what I'm really thinking about is how many or what kind of macronutrients, right, that food has. Your macronutrients are generally your carbs, carbohydrate, protein, and your fat. But look, you have your micronutrients also, which you can get from things like your nuts, your fruits. So I look for micronutrients as well. You can get minerals from this, right? From these types of things, your fruits, your onions, your garlic, your oils. These are essential for me when I'm looking at food. Now I'm going to tie this into how relevant this is when it comes to metabolic workouts or circuit training. What we do here is mostly cardio. Look, some people can call it, because you have weights involved, you can call it strength and conditioning, but it's mostly cardio, right? It's mostly cardio. And, generally what you need when you are doing cardio is stored energy, right? You can get energy from fat, and then you need to load up on your carbohydrates, certain times during the week. You need to talk to a nutritionist and a dietitian, because we're all different. I'm a male. No crap. And my metabolism, the way food digests, the way food turns macro and micronutrients into energy is different from the way it does in females. So I cannot carbon copy what I do with my nutrition and then give somebody else. No. But hey, we can talk about this. We can educate ourselves on this, right? We can educate ourselves. I can refer you. I can connect you to resources online to really help you get information specific to you, tailored for you. But yeah, when you are really getting prepared for metabolic workouts. Now, remember, metabolic workouts involves some form of weights, right? So you have metabolic workouts, right? Workouts And then you have circuit workouts, right? Just general circuit workouts. Circuit workouts, right? Circuit workouts is when you're really doing interval training. They're both interval training. But circuit workouts is when you don't involve heavy resistance. When the kind of resistance you're involving is below 40% of your 1 rep max. Those of you that are workout fanatics, you know what I'm talking about. That feeling on that workout, that weekend workout, where you know, pushing up, next thing you're crunching, the next thing you're doing high knees. That's general circuit workout. Metabolic workouts, on the other hand, we are involving weights. It's the stuff that I do when I take a plate and I do a crunch squat or cleans. And the next thing, you're doing planks. The next thing, you're doing pull-ups. That's what I call metabolic workout on this channel. And I know I stand corrected, but this is what I'm talking about now on this channel. So what you really need for this is your carbohydrates and fats. This is why you get away with what you eat. Those of you who like to eat carbs, you can use that in metabolic workouts. You can, because it's the name metabolic workout, right? It's referring to metabolism. Again, earlier on, I was talking about how, you know, I look at food to see what nutrients are in there useful towards generating energy. And let me tell you, this is a secret. This is a secret right here. Look, you will feel in your workout what you've eaten. You will feel it in your energy pathway. You will know that what I just ate yesterday, I shouldn't eat that anymore. If I really want to conquer this workout, I shouldn't eat that anymore. Let's go!